Hello, and thank you for joining High Priestess Healer. I'm glad that you will be here today. You've decided to join me, and for coming back for those who are subscribers or have been here before. I hope to bring some value here to the table for you in getting answers or messages from the spirit realm who is working for you, okay, not against you at any time and place. But so today I'm gonna make the title "We Don't Talk About Bruno." That came up even before I did this, before I decided to, to do a recorded message here for the masses. And so today I was cleaning and I actually found one of my decks that I bought and I never used. And it's called Reading Fortune Telling Cards. And so we're going to be doing some fortune telling, as I am a psychic, medium, intuitive energy card reader, right? Spirit advisor, as well as life and career coach. So let's get a little witchy, I guess. If I'm going to be a witch, it'll be a good witch, okay? They do. Okay, so I don't know much about witches, but I do like the deck. And we're going to get a little witchy, they say. So whatever that means, we're getting a little witchy. So I'm doing some channeling. And so if you hear me say they say, then you know who they is. It's my spirit guides. If it's yours, I'll tell you. If it's the angels, I'll tell you. God or whatever, you know. And that is exactly what I'm making the theme. We don't talk about Bruno. Because there's going to be a lot more people developing their gifts, psychic gifts, healing abilities, claircognizance, right? I even got claircognizance here again today. I don't know if you can see it. But I drew 7 of them. And this was on the 7th chakra, the crown chakra, not to mention. And so we are going to learn how to use our gifts, and then we're going to teach other people. Okay? And then we're going to all be able to one day live in harmony and bliss and have empathy all for each other, regardless of, our differences. But we will all be raised up to a consciousness and a high vibration that is going to feel so amazing and joyful around everybody. We're going to create the heaven on earth. And, the earth is actually not going to support any other vibration but it. So what happens to other people who don't choose to learn to be in, or in a state of joy, happiness, bliss, unity, service, passion, unconditional, undying love. If you haven't learned those things, and you're still, like it said yesterday, you're still, trying to survive, when you should be aiming higher. They say, aim higher. So you do have a leadership position, every time I do one of these, it says that you do. So keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. So, your family might need it. You're going to need it. So learn for yourself and share with whomever, you feel prompted to share. Okay. We got overcoming difficulties. All is well. Outdoors. Take back your power and comfort. So they want you to feel, no wonder I picked this up. They want you to, like light blue is calming. They want you to feel comfort that they're here helping you and that they're with you and around you, along with your other spirit guides, angels, guardian angels, ancestors. The universe is conspiring to work for you, but you have to be clear on what you want, or you may not get what you ask for. And then you have to believe it, okay? So without that belief, it's just not, there's just things are not just going to transpire the way that you want them to. It's just going to be like a tower moment where you were like, it didn't turn out like I wanted to. Okay, well, you didn't also answer the call, answer the promptings when you were told to do certain things. And when you are called, then you get a certain blessing that goes with that, that was predetermined, or however that works. I'm not God. I'm not the creator. And I don't know about that portion of it, but when we step up and we take back our power and we're doing the things that we're supposed to do, guided and led, you know, when we're in that ready mode, when we're in that, you know, I can take on the world type of, let me be of service, of help, how can I help, you know, and also just coming up with your own ideas and helping out yourself, you know, because it just, all is well, you know, you're overcoming the difficulties. And, you know, they just want you to know that it says everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. So if there's things that you don't know, just know that it's a blessing in disguise that you don't know about, right? Because you, all is well. You know, they're testing your faith sometimes, you know. Then, and that's where you put your trust in, right? With your calculated risks, and just to be outdoors. That's where you're gonna hear best. That's where you're gonna leave the negativity. That's where you're gonna gain new ideas and insights and get clarity, is with the fresh air, you know, and connecting to nature. They say connecting with nature is very important. Okay. Real quick, in order for you guys to learn how to meditate and get answers, they're telling me to tell you to do something that has like a constant sound. I remember way back when I was trying to do that as well. I did that as I was told to, and I was just, you know, like dying to try anything, you know. So I did, and it worked. And I just like laid down and pretended like I was falling asleep, but I wasn't asleep. I was listening. I turned on the water and I was listening to the drip, 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 drip. I don't know how fast or slow it was going, but I think it was slow. Drip, drip, drip. And that just allowed me to kind of zone out, but still not be asleep. And like ask questions, or I'm still coherent enough to do that. You know, to be still in my head and thinking, and trying to keep myself awake. Or maybe you're awake, but you can now focus better, right? Because you're not distracted by other things, just that noise, right? And that can clear your mind to hearing or receiving, or receiving messages that you are wanting to have answers for, okay? And then it can come through, right? The claircognizance. It's coming. So they say just to be open-minded, okay? Because it's going to pour into you, you know? I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to add some astrology in here. So I will do that. So here, what's the possibilities here? So something between February and September is going on. Okay, so could be like something is starting, and then starting or ending, and then something is starting and ending in September. So between August and September, February, March, there's, you know, something happening there. New beginnings, and something pure, something orchestrated. It looks like to me the Leos are needing to either be a little more vocal with their, you know, vulnerable side, you know, and tame the lion a little bit, the fire, so you can have good communication, and you can open up your heart to be able to talk, because you're probably with a water sign, could be a Cancer or a Gemini. Wait, what's that? Water sign? Cancer. Yeah. And then let's see, in October, I can see you've gone through plenty of lessons, plenty of ups and downs, and you're going to be able to look back and those hidden, what do they call them, gems, or let's see where it says, hidden blessings. So the hidden blessings, you know, it's going to be like hindsight, looking back, you know, what is it that exactly that transpired, you know, from then to now here in the beginning of October, in the Libra season. So some months to look out for are April and November, as far as being cautious and about, you know, whatever you feel you should be cautious about. Okay, you know, if you feel like there's going to be an accident, don't go out. Don't go out. If you know, you're starting to get prompted and you're being tested to see if you're able to understand, you know, and if you're going to obey, right? Because if you're going to obey, your life will turn out good in the way you want. And if you don't, then it'll continue the chaos and cycles that don't need to continue, when you can move on with the help, you know, and advice of all those who love you, okay, including me. So I really don't know the signs that good, but let's see. 8, I can tell you from the cards I have, is the house of death and regeneration. So there's a confirmation there that something in between February and March and something between August and September is gonna either stop or start, and stop or start. So that's February. Oh no, it's about 7 months, or I don't know. Let's see, February, 7 months, yeah. So, and the ruler is Scorpio, succulent house. So it's about, so basically everybody is going through this ginormous transformation, okay? And there's going to be a lot of you. You're coming in, or they're awakening up. This is what they say there. You're awakening up to a new life, a new way of living, a new way of thinking, okay? So like in your dream state, or maybe from this channel, or wherever you get your information, you're transforming because now those precepts you have are different. It's time for your rebirth. It's like the putting the things together and understanding them enough to put them into practice, you know, and like be like firm with them, you know. So it's about spirituality. It also could be about debts, mysticism, intuitive power. Did I say sex? Okay, sex, the occult, legacies, inheritance, hidden knowledge, and letting go. This house deals with the shadow side of self and transformation. Look to the house for hidden factors and motivations. Look to this house for hidden factors and motivations. So we'll have to see what that is. We'll ask what the hidden factors and motivations are, see if we can see them. But I think they're hidden for a reason, and they want you just to leave it hidden because it's going to be a surprise. To you, it may feel at the time that it is or isn't, either on one end or the other, but you know, it's always for your good. Okay. All right. So there's that house, and then the sign here, I believe, is Sagittarius. Let's see. I don't have a little card, but yeah, that's Sagittarius. Oh, nope, that's not it. But that is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And it happens to be pointing directly at May. So something is going to be stable and grounded in May. Something very solid. Something about love. right? I'm feeling like a full heart, like a full commitment, like an ascension of sorts, you know, and like a even a proposal or something like that, you know, comes to mind. So that's in May, Gemini season, um, mid-May to mid-June. And, you know, you're doing great at opening your chakra. I'm sorry, your heart chakra. And that is in confirms because it's also in the water signs here. It's under Cancer. And let's see. For number 8 here on this one, it's about regeneration. Okay, which we already talked about several times, and it's next to the black thing. So there's something ending or something beginning. Like I said, this is another confirmation. So it says regeneration, judgment, escalation, involved, intent. So yeah, there must be someone intending something to you or from you, maybe intending something to somebody, or we did talk about you know, like engagement. So here, let's see, May, there's a November wedding. Or there could just be a regeneration, you know, like if there's a tower and then you decide, you know what, I'm just gonna like let it that cycle go and rebuild, right? So it's a place of regeneration also, you know, you're taking action. And it's also about judgment too. So, you know, in November there may be some kind of another awakening or rebirth or reconciliation. Yeah, so that's all I have for you here. So thank you for that. Oh yeah, let me see this one real quick. This right here, that one is Uranus, and it's about change. Like I said, there is some endings and beginnings. So possible, it's on top of possible, so it's possible that's there's going to be big changes in November. So that's in the Scorpio season or during, yeah, so the Scorpio season, October 23rd through November 21st. So yeah, some stopping and going at the same time. It's changing. It's sudden. Dramatic change. Like I said, we're talking about transformation. You guys are coming out of your cocoon, or you're learning new precepts, and you're trying to, you know, see how to maybe before you're almost not even there yet, and you're still trying to figure out, how do I let go of grief? How do I, you know, how do I learn to let go? How do I learn to detach? How do I learn to love myself? You know, how do I learn? How do I learn? How do I learn? Okay, so if you have questions, then you can put them in the comment, or you can email them to me at highpriestesshealer@yahoo.com. And I will attempt to answer them when I am doing readings, if it fits in the story, or make a separate video for that, obviously. So I'll be happy to share my knowledge. Anyhow, this change, it could be with an Aquarius. It also could be in an Aquarius season. The Aquarius season actually already ended, right? Because that was on the 8th. It was through the 18th. So some things may have just happened to you recently. That was dramatic, or a sudden change, or new beginnings, or you learn of your purpose, or just some originality, just some kind of new opportunity. It says Uranus is in a sign for 7 to 8 years. The sign that planet is in can show how you take change, either as an opportunity or a crisis. Uranus also influences our mind-life crisis. So again, they're pleading to ask you to remember that things are happening for you, not to you, and that all is well. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to, with hidden blessings you will soon understand. Or, you know, as it says here, it's basically the same thing. So look at it as a opportunity, not as crisis, because on the other end of whatever it is you have to do or you're doing, the work you have to put in, the results are going to be priceless, okay? For whatever gift you have that's developing, or whatever it is, changes you want to make. You know, moon on the bottom. So the moon is about the emotions also. So there's a lot of change. There's a lot of emotions. But all is well. And, you know, just focus on what matters. You know, like filling yourself up with spiritually. Is what I'm getting for that. I'm sorry. And then, I actually didn't plan to do this, but hey, it was supposed to be, you know, I was going to be doing a video regarding, We Don't Talk About Bruno from Enchanted, I think is the name of the movie. That's why I'm going to be using the enchantment deck. And here in just a minute, the tarot deck. But for now, I'm using the fortune telling cards. So since Bruno was a fortune teller, you know, some call it prophet, or, you know, he could foretell the future, you know, and some of the people didn't like what they heard, you know. And I'm just going to tell you here in my channel, you're not always going to like what you hear. And, you know, if you're looking for truth, I can give you that. But if you're looking for all is well, like I keep saying, I can't promise you, you know, all is well all the time. Okay, but all is well because everything's happening how it's supposed to. And hindsight, the difficulties that you're perceiving are just difficulties that should actually be, you know, looked at as an opportunity. So your awareness wasn't opened enough, or it didn't accept that concept. But now your brain is opening up, you know, your spirit to learning new information that comes clear cognizance to you. Whoa, whoa, and whoa. So be ready to, you know, take that information and take it seriously, because it's a gift and it's a blessing to be able to hear from the other side, from the spirit realm. Okay. And beautiful that they're helping us, you know, and in turn we're helping them, because this is my generation, right? And you're in your generation if you're young or older. I'm an 80s baby. I was born in 41. I'm also an Aries. For those who don't know me, I plan to be sticking around doing good things, so you might as well know a little bit about me, right? I guess you couldn't tell I was an Aries, huh? Well, these witchy cards, these fortune teller cards, are saying something about the opposite of, you know, new love. So up the right side up says the park foretells a new love when very near, if distant, false friend. So the current has to come out, and then depending upon, you know, where she's at, he or she's at, there's, you know, different meanings. And so this is the first time I use this deck with you guys too. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's down here. So upside down, then I think that it would mean the opposite, although I could get it out. False friend or new love. Sounds to me like it could be both. I just don't know. That's just what I feel. But let's see what this has got to say. And it's like a 9 of spades here. Let's see. I'm just looking through this. This is the first time I looked at it too. What is she? Spades? That's not it. I don't have to go through and mark this up. I'm sorry, guys. That Hermit is out. I'm looking in the wrong book. No wonder it's not working. Okay. Yeah, sometimes when I channel, I get kind of lost in what I was doing or what I was saying. I'm so sorry about that. Ugh, that's ridiculous. Okay, I don't understand what this card means without that book because I haven't used it. I mean, I thought I had the books right here. Give me a second. Where is that book? Here it is. I was looking in the wrong darn book, guys. Why didn't you tell me? So I don't see any upside down ones. It just says the park. And then it's number 26. 6 plus 2 is 8. So, you know, abundance and, you know, being fruitful, taking action. This says 9 of clubs. This is 9 of clubs. And the key word is renewal, social contracts. So you see how it keeps talking about an ending and a beginning, right? When I foretold you when there, you know, there was going to be endings and beginnings. And this one here is talking about foretelling a new love. So that's going to be a new beginning for some and a new ending for others. So that's one thing. And it's okay to be psychic. And can I do it on my own without any of this? Yes. And you can too. Your gifts start to grow. One time the number came to me as I asked for it. And then, you know, I used my 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 astrological mat to ask questions, and I used the answers deck from the archangels, and it showed me the same time frame. And then it was like, when it was time, it just felt like I should. So yeah, sometimes you have to make decisions, you know, but not until you have consulted with your highest self, you know, and that's up there with our Creator, okay, and gaining His blessing. But it says the park is a card that suggests new contacts, yeah. When distant from the person card and surrounded by negative cards, you must watch out for the false friend. Nope, that's a good card next to it. So no false friend so far. So whoever the queen is next to the king, they are not a false friend. So they care about each other to some degree. Yeah, so we'll see what that dynamic is there. Pay attention to whom you are getting involved with. I just said that in last recording. That's what I told them, just to be cautious, you know, and just get all the facts. And, you know, it says not everyone has good intentions. And that's why I've been teaching you guys, you know, follow your energy around the people that you're with, you know, because that's, the energy is going to talk to you before they do, and it's going to speak the truth. And then being claircognizant and getting information, like people can't lie to you. You know what's going on with them, but we don't think we're better than them. We think, man, I wish I could help them. I wish I would, you know. But people will come to you, and God will send you the people who are ready, just like whoever's watching this or whoever comes to hear and likes what I say, you know, then I help them. But We don't go around, you know, trying to like tell everybody about, you know, our opinions to change the world, but we do it, we live it, you know, and we work towards learning to live it and to be it, and you know, showing people by living it. That's what the message, another channel messages. Sorry, I went off on a tangent there. It says here, what are we doing? Still the 9 of that. Okay. When distant from the, no, we're not distant, we're close, so they're friends there. Pay attention to whom you are getting involved with. Not everyone has good intentions. Close to the person card and surrounded by love cards, it indicates that a new love is approaching. So close to the person card. Where's the person card? I don't see a person card. Money, bouquet, anchor, shepherd. No. Okay, well, I don't see the person card. So, anyways, not everyone has good intentions. Close to the person card and surrounded by love cards, it indicates that a new love is approaching. Okay, well, it's not close to a person. Wait. Close to the person card. Well, there's no person card. There is somebody next to them, but it's not a person card. So that could be the difference. Close to the person card and surrounded by love cards, it indicates that a new love is approaching. I'd say either approaching, but I don't know what kind of love this is. This looks painful to me. So if these people did care about each other, it looks like they're shaking hands and they're parting ways because there's too much pain. That's just what the pictures show. They're shaking hands. There's arrows through the heart. I mean, it doesn't have to be that way, you know, but take it as it resonates, you know. Maybe, you know, one's saying goodbye and the other one's like, or, you know, okay, let's go our separate ways. Or in this one might be like, yeah, just too much pain to stay. So I keep getting this like running energy, you know. But I want you to know you're not running out of time. You're fine. Take your time to heal is a channeled message that I really got. Learning to love yourself and just fill yourself with things that you love to do and eat and, you know, move your body and just get balanced and, you know, get massages and your hair done, nails done, go to the barber or, you know, hang out socially, what have you, okay? So there's a King of Hearts and then there's a Queen of Spades here. Number 24 or 6, number 42 or 6. So 66 could be important to you. You may be seeing that a lot as well. It says hand in hand indicates confiding dispositions. Confiding dispositions. When in close proximity to 38, 39, or 42, which it's not. Oh, it is next to 42. I'm sorry. What a coincidence, huh? Friendship will warm into love when near 45. Wait. What happens next to 42? When in close proximity to 42, friendship will warm into love. When near, no, we don't need to care about 45 or 48. So friendship will warm into love for some of you. Okay, so who that you know are single and they're looking to meet or looking to meet your counterpartner. She's right next to you. That card just happened to be next to that card, and it has an additional message for you, right? So like I'm saying, if a friendship is going to start, you know, warm, it's going to start as a friendship, and it'll warm into love, that means a new beginning, okay? So again, just to confirm, there are going to be lots of new beginnings. And if there's lots of new beginnings, that's because there's been lots of, you know, endings, right? Because every ending is your new beginning, okay? That's the way we've been taught. And I agree. So let's see what this one says. And then the queen on her card, it's actually really beautiful. And it says, Amor is a sign that someone is looking at you with great love and longing. So the person next to you, whoever that is very, very caring. They're like a king of hearts. And there's great, great, deep, deep love for you. But I don't think I like these, you know, arrows in the heart. So, but I do like the messages. So that's how I know they know each other, because they're really hurting each other, but really trying to compromise and work things out and heal, looks like. Because it says, Amor is a sign that someone is looking at you with great love and longing. So if you're single and ready to mingle, or a single Pringle, as my kids would say, there's new love coming in. Okay? And he's going to look at you with great and loving, like, eyes. You know, your counterpartner longs for you as much as you long for them. Let me see this Jack number 52. Who's this Jack? Who's this Jack? Number 52 in the house. Let's see what you're about with your shepherd, your sheep, and as a shepherd. 49. Okay, come on, don't even play with me. Okay. The Shepherd card. Jack of Spades. Intense love. Sincere. Right? So that goes right with the other cards, that there is a deep love, right? I channeled that pretty much, that it was, you know, two people who loved each other deeply. Right? Now we're talking about union of people, you know, or unity, of full unity for some, that you have completed the cycles necessary, you know, and you can just be in this constant, you know, state of, you know, intense love and joy and bliss, you know, and you can just feel it all day. And you can hear your spirit all day. It's just a walking, talking thing you do. The Shepherd is a positive card that indicates that our partner loves us sincerely and intensely. That's what I said, right? So basically what I say, all the cards are saying, right? Right. During my little crystal do thing. The Shepherd is not only loving in his relationship, but also outside of it. He is compassionate and respectful towards his fellow man. Wherever this card falls in, it always brings a positive outcome that we don't have to worry about. Definitely. What did it say about all is well? So yeah, while I want to say, you know, I don't want to cop out and be like, oh, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. The angels are promising that. It's not me, you know. I'm not saying, oh, it's going to be okay. It is going to be okay. You're going to come out stronger. You're going to learn things. You're going to have blessings beyond measure, okay? But sometimes it's not, the uphill battle is not hard, you know. It's not easy, you know, to get up, you know, and over. But you keep pushing and you do it. And you learn the things you need to learn. so you can evolve, you know, and mature, grow, awaken, so you can become the best version of you that you are. Okay? So, all is well with the confirmation that it is well. Number 52 or 7 could be important to you. The shepherd indicates an intense love and life and strong fellow feeling. So this person has got some intense love. I like that. And he has an intense love of life and strong fellow feeling. So yeah, we're divine masculine. Looks like they're, you know, doing their work to become more spiritual, because it's that, remember, it's that spiritual maturity we talked about that changes everything. As we get these awakenings, as we gain these spiritual awakenings through learning things of a spiritual nature. The shepherd indicates an intense love of life, intense love of life, and strong fellow feeling. That is deep. That is intense, you know. That's someone who has passion. That's someone who enjoys beauty, who is appreciative for everything, and that will be able to, you know, manifest the things that they want to manifest, you know, if that's in the quote-unquote cards, right? So number 28, I don't know if it's good or bad. I mean, they're not neither good nor bad. They just have different meanings. But there's an anchor. It's a number 5, and there's diamonds. To me, it sounds like, yeah, there's going to be movement, and whatever changes happen, you know, it will bring forth the blessings that you have been asking for, okay? Or you're going to get some kind of enlightenment on what the key is to quote-unquote your happiness. Like, what is your soul, what do your soul want? What makes your soul happy, you know? And when you can get into that pattern of meditating in that zone where you can ask these questions to your soul, to your higher self, and, you know, get messages, then, you know, you're happy and you can move forward in the right, because you know you're going in the right direction. If you are constantly up against odds, you know, it may be that you're going in the wrong direction. In my opinion, just being off the road of spirituality is the same thing as being that. So that, you know, you just got to stay in a healthy balance of everything, and then, you know, move forward. You know, there's no need to make too many adjustments, you know, just adjust, you know, to where you're comfortable, and, you know, and that makes you feel stable because you're comfortable with this, something you accept. But this 5 speaks of change, and we are talking about transformations. So there's some kind of transformation that will expire. I love it. Okay, well, maybe there's an expiration date. I don't know. And by expiration, I don't mean to say this, but I found a lot of people who are ill. Please pray for people who are ill. Please pray for your loved ones who are ill. It does make a difference. Send them good vibes, good energy, you know, and great intent, with great intent behind your heart, you know, of intending that you are channeling the healing love of God, okay? Because you will one day. So that is a 5 to, which would it be? Two, 3, 4, 5. So this is a tree. That's not no tree. I'm on the wrong page again. Okay. You know, there's suits, so I gotta go find the right suit and then find the right card, and I don't even see that card in here. Okay, well, we're gonna have to just skip it for now. I'll read you what's on the card though. The shepherd indicates, oh, we just went through this. I guess my spirit guides want to reiterate this. The shepherd indicates an intense love of life and strong fellow feeling. So this is like someone who's feeling compassionate, right? Like care, caring, right? Versus like selfishness, or, you know, passionate versus like bored. You know, and just an around good person, as they, you know, they love life, so they're positive and strong fellow feeling. So, you know, they would take care of their fellow men. So they're headed in the right direction, whoever this Jack of Spades is. Okay. And number 5 next to it, which is the one I meant to read. It's about change. It says, this anger, okay, some of you could be angry or have anger management or need anger management. Don't worry, there's an anchor here, and anchors are really good. So, you know, if you're angry because you never felt stable and now you're about to, or you're starting to, or you do, then, you know, congratulations. And for the other ones, hold on, okay? Just hold on, it's coming. But you're going to start to feel this taking back of your power, where, you know that God has you, Spirit Realm has you, and you can, you know, take care of yourself. You're not dependent on anybody else but me, is what the Creator wants, you know, people to know, you know. To come to me. I'm here for you always, and I have the right answers for you, and I would love to counsel with you as your father. And for those out there who didn't grow up having a father, or there was some kind of trauma around having a father, then I'm so sorry for that. So I want to just shout a little comfort out to you for either working on it or overcoming whatever you felt. And usually it's like a lack of security, right? Like a fear of abandonment or a fear of rejection. And the message to you is to, you know, work on that. You know, if something triggers you like that, then realize that, you know, that something is bothering you, and get to the core of what the issues are, because we don't really realize that, but we need to purge those things out. We got to make good room for good memories and breaking, you know, chains of the past that no longer serve us. And, you know, it's time for, you know, high vibing energy. So we got to get rid of the more dense energy, you know, like we were in 3D, for those who understand that. Now it's like, oh, we're in 4D. It's like brighter. And then 5D, fifth dimension. There has been 10 dimensions that I guess they, or is it dimensions? No. I'm trying to think of like the Quantum Leap show. But I can't remember what the 10 levels were that they recognized. Might have been, I don't know what they are. Okay, so the anchor denotes successful ventures in business and love. Now that's good, right? So you're anchoring in love. There's some kind of, you know, commitment now. It's like, okay, that's what must be why it's a time for change. It's 5, right? And that's in 1, 2, 3, 4. So March, May, June. This is in July. So this will probably be in July. You know, I don't know what I said in the beginning, but if you took note of the days and the times and what was going on during those times, it may correlate with things here in the reading, just Spirit's way of confirming things of what I say and then matching the cards. He says, and so business and love is about to like go bang, bang, bang. Like your efforts are definitely being noticed and they want to bless you, you know, in return for your hard work and your pure heart and, you know, just everything. So blessings of money and love are coming to you. That's wonderful. It says, and surrounded by, oh, if you're surrounded by these cards, let's see. 11, 13, 30, 31, 35. Nope. So we don't need to go further. The next card is the 10. And let's see. I'll show you first and then I'll read it. I don't know if you can see it. It says it's number 7, bouquet of flowers, an absolute indication of long and happy life. If children are nearby, extraordinary honors and fame. The children is not, the card is not next to us, but money is. So we can expect extraordinary honors and fame with through our money that we will be able to leave, you know, an inheritance down versus, you know, gaining debt. And I wondered why the eighth house showed up, the Scorpio of death and regeneration, because, you know, our generation is going to leave inheritance. We are not going to leave debts, you know, for our children, you know. We don't have to, you know, try and get family members to, you know, help us out paying for this or that. We are self-sufficient and, you know, we take these things into consideration. You know, I mean, I have planned to live long and prosperous life. I believe the worst is behind me and the best is before me, which maybe it is for you or will be if you stick on this channel for me to help you. And anyways, I'm just loving this hidden knowledge thing, because this says let go, you know, but it's like, ooh, but I want to know, you know, ooh, but I really want to know. So you keep worrying about it, and, you know, and it's like, you're not going to get it until you let go. So the message there is to let it go. Just forget about it, you know. What you need to know, you'll know. And what you don't need to know, you won't know. So it doesn't matter how much you ask, you may or may not get what you want to know. Anyways, because that's why it's called hidden knowledge, okay? But they did say that it would be successful and that it would be good. So count on that part and focus on that. There's going to be some kind of change in or around Aquarius season. But again, they're saying, you know, change is hard. You got to get out of your comfort zone and whatnot. But, you know, they want you to focus on it being an opportunity. Okay. They don't want you to use that word anymore where it's like, you know, the lower level word, you know, it's an opportunity, you know, we're going to call it what it is. It's an opportunity to grow. And so, you know, when this planet comes in, you know, Uranus, he comes in, he changes, you know, precepts about XYZ, and there's dramatic change takes effect that, you know, now there's even, you know, science that's backing up things that, you know, we're now just knowing, like neuroplasticity and stuff like that. So this is about new beginnings again, self-expression, originality, and technology. So what really comes to me right now is originality. So like, be yourself and then allow yourself to shine by just being yourself, okay? And the right people in your soul family, you know, will be drawn to you, okay? So be yourself. And it says technology, so I don't know if you work in technology or not, or if you're not good with it, or like me. But I don't like that it says self-expression. Only if it's good, right? A sign for 8 years, a sign of the planet. How you take change. Something about like there's needing to be a change in the way that there's self-expression. Okay? And, you know, it's hard, right? Like it's difficult because it's new. But they're saying take it as an opportunity to grow. Take it as an opportunity, not like a dread or like, oh, pain or like something you don't want to do. It's like, oh, cool, I get to go through something, you know, that has a healthy competition to it, right? That's fun. And, you know, learn something new. And, you know, making right decisions, I mean, it just like walks you straight through whatever lesson you're supposed to make. But if you don't know what you're supposed to do, or you do know and don't do it, then you stay stagnant, or you go backwards, or towers fall, you know, or the universe, you know, somehow, some way moves you to where you can't be stagnant anymore. You have to make some decision on, you know, certain things in your life. And so you have to learn to make decisions. That's a channeled message. You have to learn to make decisions. Is what I'm getting the message. So I don't know what I just said. Hold on. You have to, what did I just say? You didn't hear me? Okay, well, you heard me. That was a channeled message. Sometimes I can't remember after I channel something, so I apologize. Number 10 and number 3. I'm going to ask that I can just be a channel, but be like, you know, being able to still hear and see what's going on, because I don't like when I get up and it's like, oh, I don't know what I you know, I don't know what I just heard or what I just said, you know, or whatever. I like to like listen and hear at the same time, to where, you know, I'm getting the information as I'm getting it, you know. I used to do that with, you know, automatic handwriting, but then they got too fast for me to write, and I just haven't really found a real good mode to work with the spiritual realm and for them to tell me the things I need to do, you know, to live for my purpose, you know, live out my purpose, I'd like to say. So these are things that you're going to run into, okay? People who are looking to heighten their spirituality, ascend to another level, you know, they want greatness, you know, people here, they want greatness, they want it all, and they can have it all, but just not with the egotistical, you know, way. It's a healthy boundaries, you know, that we set, that, yeah, we can have it all. We have a good Father, for those who believe in Heavenly Father, or God, that some call spirit, or the universe, depending on what you believe. We accept all people and what they believe, okay, at this channel. So this bouquet of flowers is the number 7. It could be a lucky number. 10 is a cycle ending, or a new one beginning. So if there was a change, perhaps the change, you know, brought the ending, and they were able to celebrate and start over. Let's see. It looks like that's what it is. And then 7 and 3 would be a 10 also. And so just getting in, you're about to be for some people, you're about to leap into a total different realm, doing something totally different than you're doing, and reaching out to a lot of people. Okay, some people are going to be known for what they do, for their expertise, you know, usually more than likely connected to your gift. If you use your, your power and your comfort, right, and your desire, your self-acceptance to say, yes, I'm a psychic, or yes, I do mediumship, not like, shh, don't say anything, you don't want them to think you're crazy or a witch. Well, I'm sorry, everybody can do it, right? And in this channel, we will show you how, okay? Not just, trying to say things we don't know, randomly. And we're here to try and help you grow, okay? And then have you reach out to us so that we can continue to further assist you in a deeper way, like once you get up to, accepting yourself and loving yourself and taking care of yourself, and then you're on passion and fire and you're ready for a new start, then, you could be, work towards like learning Reiki and up to becoming a Reiki master that can now teach other people, right? Because we did talk about the chakra head teaching, okay? Teaching and learning. So you're going to learn and you're going to teach. So you may travel to do that. I don't know. I see next to it a bird flying. So, you might have to fly and travel, for your work. A bouquet of flowers, an absolute indication of long and happy life if children are near by extraordinary honors and fame. So the children are not ready. Not ready. They're not next to them. And then there's a 3 diamonds and some kind of chest. I don't know. The money safe indicates riches. If shut side is toward the person, it denotes loss by speculation. Okay, well, either way, in my channel, we're gonna not worry about how our money looks to us. We're gonna look at it different, okay? In order to be abundant, in order to open your mind, in order to evolve your awareness, you have to have new beliefs. So you have to think, you have to know that you can think better, bigger, that you can do more, that you're more powerful than you think you are, more courageous than you think you are. And anything that you've ever wanted to do can be done. And so I really want people to have lived to the fullest, their life. Hence the life coach. Before they leave this mortal existence, and because we are spiritual beings having a human existence, not the human beings having a spiritual existence, right? There's no existence in this flesh until intelligence comes into it, the breath of life of our Father, okay? So speaking of Father, I want everybody to get something straight. I want you to say this and say it proud. I am, well, if you believe in God, okay? If you don't have to say it, just listen. I am a child of God who loves me and I love him. And I strive to be of service in any way that I can. And I align with him for my highest good, just so that I can be happy. But that's not selfish. He sent me here to be happy. And so he sends you too here to be happy. So let's start making good decisions that lead us to more positive places, better places, to our highest self, to be the best version of us that we can be. And that's all that we can do at the moment. There's this ace over here. It says, the road turned to the dark cloud. venture. It was upside down, but I'm reading you right side up. The road turned to the dark clouds, foretells misadventure. Okay, so don't want to do adventure. But far from the person, the evil consequences may be averted. Okay. The roads turn to the dark clouds. Yeah. So I just want you to follow your gut. You know, if it says go another way, go another way. That's the second time I've said that, just because of what the card says in the interpretation I got. So just, you know, keep your card up to date and running good, running well. So you don't have, you know, some kind of, you know, low, you know, tire or something like that, you know, busts or whatever. I mean, or anything to do with your car. Okay. So, number 4 could be prevalent. Here's the Jack of Hearts. So we have the Queen of Diamonds and the King of Hearts, and we have 2 jacks, Jack of Hearts and Jack of, I don't know what you call that one. The one that was with the shepherd, not the spade, but the other one. Not the one that looks like a 4-leaf clover, the other one that looks like a heart. Any more messages for us through this reading, fortune-telling cards that I need to get out as messages? Be at the lookout for the details in anything that you have to sign. Be gentle with your children, okay? Be gentle with yourself as you know, or your inner child, so to speak. Make good decisions. Okay, some more change. The mountain in a nearby indicates the presence of a mighty enemy. Okay, well, I don't know nearby what. So I don't see a card that says person, so I'll just say no. I mean, there's kings and queens on here. So either way, you know, like I said, I'm teaching you, follow your vibes. You know, it's not going to be hard to detect an enemy if you know what one feels like. You know what their energy feels like, you know, and you can feel their intentions, okay, as an empath. As an empath, you'll be able to feel the intentions of the person that's around you, okay? It's a gift. It's a beautiful gift to know, too, you know, because, like, that way we can know what's ours and what isn't and ground out what isn't. And, you know, maybe use it to take some from people and use it towards healing and, you know, transmit it, mute it into good energy for someone else. If you were that type of conduit, or you do that kind of healing or want to do that kind of healing, you know, you can be taught the Reiki, like I said, and it uses energy. Okay, it's done through energy. So yes, you may be at a crossroads, but you're feeling more safe and secure in your own skin, and that's what is making you feel comfortable and independent, and, you know, like you don't have any lack anymore. You know, it's like I fulfill myself. You know, I do that, you know, just by the loving energy I get from my Heavenly Mother, Father, and anybody that I invoke at the time, such as the, you know, your angels, spirit guides, ancestors. I say thank you to all of them every day and ask them to you know, come out into my life and help me, to guide me. You just got to make it a daily practice of, you know, doing that in the morning, counting the giving thanks for the things that you're thankful for. And then after that, the other. So I'll read a couple more cards and then, let's see, and then we'll be done. So number 7, oh, this one actually is the tree. Ooh, we got a tree. Of course there's a tree. Someone wants to lay down some roots with you. Oh, it is not that one. There's a pig in that one. We don't want the pig in that one. Hearts. No. Yes. 10 of hearts. And side. Okay. So, let's see here. Oops. I'm so sorry. I really don't know the meanings of these cards. I really would tell you. And just hearing the meaning is actually better than what I can channel, but I still will. The flower, no, the flower. 10 of hearts. Oh, wow. Look at this. Either, you know, you've hit the jackpot in love, the great fortune, or you have everything that you want in love. Okay, and hopefully you're not losing the love that you have, right? There's lots of people on the board that I can't even keep track of. Long-term happiness. Yeah, that's what you want. You know, that's what that anchor, you know, brings to the table is a long-term, you know, commitment. You know, feeling good, sincere feelings and emotions. So somebody you'll definitely be able to converse with and be able to be vulnerable with. The flowers is a card that predicts a long and happy life. You are also predicted for what you do. People look up to you. This card has a positive effect after a series of negative cards. We've had nothing but good cards, so this just amplifies it. The flower also shows us our own attitude to life, such as our concern for others. But watch out for excess, okay? So don't get overburdened by others and just take on what you are prompted to, and that's all that's asked for you to do anyways, okay? Crossroads, and there's a mountain, and there's children, book, the discovery of a mystery, so somebody finds something out, possibly. Affecting the person for the better in a degree governed by the distance. So there is a distance and there's something that's not mystical anymore, so something they know. And it's affecting you for the better. Whatever this news is or this book passage, so to speak. So somebody might be getting some kind of messages, calls, texts from a Queen of Diamonds. Okay, good, because we need another Queen on the board. Let's see, and then there must be new beginnings because there's like storks here. The storks denotes change of residence, so somebody may be leaving or selling their home for the better. So they're changing their residence for the better sooner or later according to the distance which it lies from the person. So there's someone who's going to be moving out, or there's a selling or buying of a house. So it does look like some kind of new beginning after some chaos, as you can see before. the life starts to get better again. There's a crossroads, and then there's also the mountains. Hard times, turbulent times, challenges, you know, not plush and cushy. So there's a new start there with your lover. And looks like you guys are now committed and, you know, loyal, and, you know, no more disappointment, okay? We don't have to put up with that anymore. Nobody does. We do what we say we're going to do, and we do it, okay? Oh, excuse me. Number 29 says it's a mouse. The mouse denotes loss by theft. Nearby, it denotes recovery after great difficulty. But distant, the loss will be irretrievable. Yeah, so don't be so, you know, letting your life go, you know, your love go down, that let it wane, because then, you know, you'll lose it, you know. Just go back lower. And so when you work on your relationships you're in, or that you will be in, to send with that person, okay? All right. So we hope it's not, you know, someone who's stealing off us, thievery, you know, but, you know, it could be. But everybody goes through it. It's not the end of the world, I promise. Everybody's going to go through it at some point, and you will get through it, I promise. If you need help with that, let me know, because my experience was a little traumatic because of other factors, but yeah. Anxiety. People come to me for anxiety. Okay. The loss will be irretrievable, it says. So the loss of something that was once yours. But remember, what's meant for you, right? What does it say? What belongs to you shall come to you. So you can't really make a quote-unquote wrong decision, okay? Go the way that your heart desires. Learn from where you were at. Take them, you know, leave the mistakes and the guilt and the lower level stuff, and take with you the lessons, and keep moving, you know. You're going to fly high and overcome these difficulties. Way easy. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous changes. That just, you know, confirms my prophecy from earlier. The worst is now behind you. That's a message for you. And you are surmounting any previous challenges. So it doesn't even feel like there's a challenge for you. It just feels like when you're ready, when you feel it, when you know it, you're going to do this and execute it. And, you know, if you feel like that you need to be doing this, then you listen to your body, right? And you do that. Or if you feel like, you know, you need to be moving your body, or serving somebody, or working, or not working, or, you know, getting a pedicure, like, you need to know how to take care of yourself, how to make your heart happy and feel better. Buy stuff for yourself. Keep up with yourself, you know, your hygiene, and go and work out, you know, and yeah, you know, as much as you can, you know, to the extent that you can. And be I meant to say this in one of my other videos and didn't, but be very appreciative to yourself for those little milestones, those little bit, because every little bit counts. And so you may not think, oh, I'm barely doing anything, I barely do anything. You know, I just got out of bed and could take a shower today, and that's it. Okay, well, you did the best you could that day then, right? Okay. But if you're balancing with energy, you've got tons of ideas, then go and write and do and create, you know. So just take care of your body is what I'm getting. Especially do the connecting and the meditation, so that you can hear better. And if you'd like to, give me a call and I can help with the cleansing from the chakras and the aura, and then from that, you know, point of view, you can hear better and you can set high intentions because you're at a high vibe, you know. If something's low, you know, a chakra's low, then we speed it up and we get them going the same way, and you know, we scan and let the person know what we feel, and you know, I keep going until, you know, the energy dissipates that I feel there, and I feel prompted, you know, to do or how to manipulate it or intend, you know, just with intentions alone. So these are things that you'll be able to do, and maybe people will think you're crazy, but you know what? You'll be healing people, and I don't know what they will be doing, but that's what we'll be doing. The dog, if near, represents true friendship. If distant and surrounded by clouds, beware of unsuspected enemies. Nope, I don't see the clouds, and I don't see around the clouds. I don't know if it's distant from the current, because I don't know which one is the current. I think it says the person card. But yeah. So now I'm gonna do the last cards, you know, or the other cards that I was gonna use from the Enchanted Forest. Oh, sorry, Everyday Enchantment Tarot. Why did I say that? I'm sorry. Which ones are those? Are they at? Right there. It's really cool. Okay. For the collective, for my beautiful, beautiful collective, what are we here for today? The Moon and the Hermit. So they're wanting answers. They're wanting knowledge. They're wanting to heal. People are grieving, need comfort, are in hermit mode or isolating, depressed, need enlightenment, need wisdom. Been read everything, you know, but you need a life coach or some personal and professional help, okay? I just don't, depression, I don't take that lightly, so let someone know if that is you, if you're feeling like that, okay? You should never be alone during that time, all right? Call me. Get through my email. So I feel like this woman is hurting a lot. That's why she's in hermit mode, and she's really distressed, okay? See? Hermit. So she really has some things to figure out so that she can, you know, drop this feeling of anxiety and loneliness and despair that I feel coming off of this card. That, you know, if she only had some wisdom like I can impart to you, that she would know how to do something and not be in that state of suffering for so long. I can be a catalyst to give you information so that you can implement it in your life, and then your life becomes swiftly into the one that you want, right? Manifesting quicker than having to wait or stay in that cycle. Like if I were your mentor, I wouldn't let you, you know, I'd be like your accountability partner, you know, calling you, you know. All right, let's do a Celtic just to see what comes out, and a couple from the universe, I believe. or the soul's journey, one or the other, one of those three. So yeah, I don't know about that story, but y'all take it how it resonates, and it sounds good, you know, for somebody here. Some true friendships and some deep love. But if a person's feeling like they need stability, then they probably are not in a stable place, you know, and they're either working on it themselves at the moment, because next is a 10 of hearts, so they've done a 180. So from day to night, you know, you may change something or want to do something different or believe something different, like I said. But collaborate with people like on groups that are like you, like empaths if you're an empath, or mediumship if you do mediumship, or, you know, just gifts or whatever, you know. Connect with a group that's like that, and then, you know, if you need help with developing these gifts, then you can call me. Or you can email me, and the email is highpriestesshealer@yahoo.com. So we have a 6 of Cups, and that's where you're at right now. It looks like you're happy, but to think you're more nostalgic because you're not really looking up. There's a woman who's looking down, so I don't know if it's a woman or the male, or the masculine's watching. Feels like a feminine energy. The Everyday Enchantment Tarot. Finding magic in the midst of life is what it's called. Look at all those little girls on how happy they are, though. She may have had a sacrifice now, but the younger generation is growing up happy and with love, and that's what we need to accomplish. So she's thinking about all of that and how she's going to do that and change, you know, her family and her world, the world, and, you know, yeah, it just looks like she's providing the fun. You may have a lot of children. May like dogs. Someone who likes to party, likes to host. Someone who is a homebody. They like to throw parties for their children. And she's very watchful of them. So it's like almost like a Queen of Pentacles or something. So the obstacle here is a King of Wands. So if he's in your life or not in your life. So if you're in union, then this is the person you're with. And if you're not in union, then this is the person coming in. So there is some kind of a blockage, a challenge to overcome in order to... 6 would be someone from your past. So it could be, you know, just thinking back fond memories. And King of Wands is a challenge. So I don't know if that's the person that they're being nostalgic about, or if that is who you are in a relationship with. But there is a King of Wands on the board. So it is a Aries sign. So you may be dealing with an Aries. And then, yeah, here's the King of Fire. Below them is the Star. So many hopes, so many dreams, you know, of somebody here, you know, that's going to bring people up. Grab my arm, let me help you. I have some knowledge that you need. Just give me your arm, I can help you to a better place. Yeah, you don't have to have anxiety and have despair. I pull you up, other people help me up. That's the way it works. Okay, so that's a channeled message, okay, that needs to be told to you, you know, that we need to bring people that are in despair up, people who are reaching out to you up, and, you know, be the star you came here to be, you know, not like, oh, look at me, I'm so famous, you know, gloating, but no, you came here to do something magnificent, something great, to change the world. You know, and I'm not downing other people who don't do like a, you know, a whole world type of help. I mean, you can pray for the world, and that's worldly help, right? But, you know, whoever you pray for, and just prayer in general, will bring you more blessings. And as I see you're more grateful, will give you more things for you to be grateful for. So be in a constant state of prayer is my message to you in that instance, okay? So that's below you. And then a page of blades. I guess it's like a page of knives. Sword, sorry. Page of swords. So I don't know, some kind of surprising or bad, you know, news or view or perspective or you know, fear, or someone gaining knowledge, or definitely cutting away the parts of the old that, you know, don't serve us. You know, his mom and dad is with him while he's playing. So families are going to get closer, and that's going to be by learning this more, the higher level celestial way to live, you know, and as evolved beings, okay? So that's good to see. I like that. So whatever it is you feel you're called to do that, you know, just like this girl holding her hand out with a star in her necklace. And you are only supposed to do what you came here to do, or what you're prompted to do, or what you want to do. You have manifesting abilities now. Well, I think Brian seconds that motion. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, one time it was so funny. So the cat that won't go away just came to us and didn't leave. We love him to death now. But so he came here, started living with us, and but before he got here, you know, I have abilities too, and so you know, I got some messages. And I was hearing the word Brian. Sometimes I'll hear names. And so I was like, Brian. I was asking, you know, my mom, my cousin, hey, do y'all know a Brian? You know a Brian? You know a Bernard? No. Then all of a sudden, this one comes home, and I ask Allison, so what do you want to name the cat? And she's like, Brian. I was like, are you serious? That's not even a cat's name. It's a person's name. I was like, why did you choose that? She's like, I don't know. And frolics away, you know, and I'm just like, you know, those kind of synchronicities, those kind of coincidences are not coincidences. You're going to start noticing that, especially with your gifts, you know, are opening and changing, you know. So some of you may be able to speak with the spirit realm of the animals. You may speak to the animals, I'm getting. That's another ability. Yes, you're not crazy. I do have a child who also does do that. All 5 of my children have talents and gifts in general. And yeah. Let's see. So the top is here. So 7 of coins. So 7 of coins. Ace of swords or ace of blades. Nine of Coins. We're doing the Celtic. The Lovers. Nine of Blades. Strength. And Nine of Cups. So it looks like there is somebody here. Hold on, kitty. Kitty. I know, you have a lot to say too. Okay, well, you can't speak English and I'm not translating for you. I'm busy. Go lay down. Yeah, so there's the Six of Cups. That's kind of the theme of it. Of a King of Wands. And previously there either, was, communication or relationship, with this person. And, maybe now it's just time to, find out who your real friends are, and, Nine of Coins, we keep good company. So make sure we keep only the right company around us, because look how pleasant she looks, very peaceful. Okay, when you're in a chaotic environment, it doesn't feel quite as chaotic, although you can be calm through the storm. Be calm through the storm, okay? But you are going to get to the more poised Empress energy of being very graceful and feeling very loved and confident and amazing in your own skin all the time, So there's a Seven of Coins, so somebody's either waiting for something or they're reviewing what they have, deciding what they want, what they need to adjust, what they need to get rid of. A review of their life is what they're going through. Around them is Ace of Blades. So the person that's around them has the key to the information, and or somebody's dog could be at a loss. So, take care of your dog and make sure he's secure in your backyard. Okay? It is believe in miracles. Miracles do happen. Your belief has to be there. Expect a miracle, is what I'm hearing. Healing is coming to this dog. If you do have a dog, your dog will be healed. But yeah, to know that information, your dog's going to heal. To the person would make them feel relief, And being psychic, I can tell that person. I can see it. I can see their aura, and I know the future. I have psychic abilities, intuitive abilities. So yeah, we're just called to step up. Step up. Somebody really wants to step up here and has truth or stumbled upon truth here that now they are more poised. They're more collective, they're more loving, they're more gentle, they're more graceful and peaceful and grateful, because you can see she's surrounded by blessings, monetary, and she's in a nice place, eating nice food to her, that's nice, wearing nice beautiful clothes with her hair all up, and her jewelry that she carefully picked out that day, with flowers that are her favorite, and she gets to see all the time when she's in the home, taking a break, taking care of herself, reading her favorite book she always wanted to read but didn't have time to. So, there's a lot of illumination going on in this card, and, you're just scared that, whoever this person is, that they want to leave, or you're scared to not be the partner that they need to be. And you get the Lover's card, So like new love. So I don't know if it's a new start or if you're gonna, you know, things are gonna change because there's a dog there. Whatever it is, there's a lover that is the eternal love type, undying love type, okay? You're ride or die. Nine of Blades for some reason. That would be Nine of Swords. They are... There's medicine spilled out. It's 10 and they can't sleep. They're frustrated with anxiety and they don't know what to do and they can't, you know, find peace and they just confused and despondent, you know, and just really still trying to connect, but having a lot of too many thoughts that it won't allow for hearing. So there's a Strength and then a Nine of Cups. So, you know, you're going to have to get up. You're going to put yourself in that chair. You're going to go where you want to go, do what you want to do, be who you want to be. It's like the Addams family, okay? Whatever you want to do, you can do. You make it happen. You're a manifester. That's what you are. Okay? We'll pave the way. That's what we'll do. All right, and then, you know, I guess the Nine of Blades, she just decided, you know, I can't take this, like whatever's going on. I'd rather use my strength for good instead of waste my time on things that are no good, right? I know my value. And, yeah, Nine of Cups, I know my value. You know, I'm self-made, you know. Boss babe or Mr. Boss, I don't know who you are. You know, you're bossed up, mature, you know, loving. Both of y'all are caring, nurturing each other and your children and yourselves, and, you know, making it to self-fulfillment, which means now you can be that happy family that, you know, makes you have a loving partner coming in or a partner you're with. Be that type of undying, eternal love. So, I leave this with you, and I hope that you liked it. Oh, let's pick through these. You know what to do. Okay? I go where you go. They choose you. Okay, so whoever that's for, those are messages from the universe. And I would just like to thank you for being here. Please come back and please like and subscribe. I really like this particular video to get out. So if you can share this one on your feed, you know, that would be amazing. I've got a big goal for this month, and I want to prove to people that manifesting is possible. You know, I went from 0 to 69, you know, likes or viewers or subscribers, I don't know, in a very short amount of time. I mean, maybe to y'all that's like nothing, but, you know, I wasn't expecting it, you know, and it's just a little bit, but I know it's meant to be a platform of such to help people out in their lives to get through dealing with their gifts and emotions, especially the empaths. And I just want you to know that I'm here for you. I'll pray for you. And, you know, I do personal readings and I do them well. So give me a call. Email me, highpriestesshealer@yahoo.com. Love you guys.